Leo, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 17th to the 24th of February. So I'm trying to tune into your energy, Leo. And last week was a very challenging reading for you, okay? I got a lot of feedback about what was going on for people. And I'm really trying to bring more light and more forward progression to Leo's reading. So come on guys. What's going on for the sign of Leo? Okay, what lies behind you? Ten of Cups, the Gift, the Hanging Man, the Challenge, the Three of Wands, okay? How other people are showing up for you, the Seven of Swords, okay. That's not a bad card. There's no such thing as a bad card, Leo, honestly, because we're all progressing, but there's a fun... It showed up for a few people. And January is a month where a lot of people go through separations and divorces, okay? Seven of Swords is a card about not knowing where to go forward or go back again. It can be a bit of a shadow card in that there needs to be a breakthrough here. Let me carry on. Yeah, okay. Oh, look at the outcome. Now that is very much, that's a very powerful outcome because it's the final major arcana, which means as a complete conclusion, or potentially, because you know what, Leo, we can all stay in this energy, and that includes me, by the way. The Nine of Swords is the card that comes before the Ten of Swords. Now, I'm a reader who loves the Ten of Swords because it's the end, it's a decision to move out of a restrictive space and to move forward to what your soul really wants, okay? I've got just a different way of reading the cards. I'm an astrologer too, so I try and bring both signs in. So you've got the Ten of Cups here, okay? So there is emotional happiness somewhere, okay? And you've got the World card, Ten of Cups at the beginning, and the World card as your outcome. Okay, I've almost got a picture here, Leo, of... There's a lot of love somewhere, by the way. And one whole cycle wants to be completed, so something new can emerge, okay? I think a lot of this, to tell you the truth, is showing up in your relationships, but it might be not. It might be different for someone, because sometimes I'll do a birth chart for someone and we've got, their stories are playing out in one area and another person's in another area. It depends what houses your planets fall into, okay? For some of you, it's relationships. For some of you, it's going to be location, because the Three of Wands is here. For some of you, it's going to be the workplace. But there's a desire to move on, okay? But because you're in the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords, all the sevens could be quite tricky cards, because they're very much being very stuck in between. And your advice is the World card, which means something wants to be completed here so you can move forward, Leo. Leo, your ruler is your heart. Your heart knows exactly what it wants. That's what the Ten of Cups is. And I'm not even going to read this in its traditional meaning, but the Ten of Cups, I don't really read traditional meanings, is a rainbow. So it's light after the storm comes the light, yeah? So your heart knows the way. But maybe you've got a little bit stuck in the process with that Seven of Swords. Everyone gets stuck in the process. Yeah, because no matter what we're walking away from, it always held something for us. So we always go through a process when we're either letting go, because you might not be letting go, you might be walking back. I don't know. You'd have to get a private reading too, and I'd have to know your situation, guys, okay? I read for a lot of Leos, and this is playing out in different areas for every single person. The gift is a hanged man. So when the gift is a hanged man, it's saying you don't have to do anything at the moment. You can take the non-action as a gift. And you can just chill out a bit, guys, okay? And allow what wants to emerge, because a lot of the central issue is there's fear about moving forward, because you'd move forward in the next card, yeah, the 10. The 9 is the one before the 10, so you're still keeping yourself restricted because of safety. We all do it. The urge to keep yourself in a safe position is why a lot of us don't move forward to the future, because the 9 of Swords is fight or flight, and it's ingrained within us to keep ourselves safe. And when we get to the 10 of Swords, you're like, you just decide to jump into the ocean. You're not quite there yet, guys, by the way, and that's okay. Be at peace with where you're at, because the Hanged Man's got a lot of different meanings. And when I do very, very deep soul readings, okay, because I'm a soul astrologer and a soul tarot reader, the Hanged Man represents stopping the world and diving deep within to come to terms with our own fear. And once we bring our fears into the light, that's how we move forward. We need to name what scares us, and we need to name what fears us for us to move forward to the next card, which would be the 10. And then we're off, by the way. We fly free. But it's almost the world has to stop a little bit, and you need to look deep within our early programming that has put all these fears within us in order to move them forward. The challenge is the 3 of Wands, so some of you might be waiting on news, you might be reflecting on your need to expand beyond your horizons, to set sail, to be the bird, rather than be in this small, contained space. Leo, you do not belong in a contained space. I can think of nothing worse than a Leo who's got their energy in a small space. It's like, I just can't think of anything worse. I'm sorry. How other people are showing up for you is the 7 of Swords. I don't dislike any tarot card, but there's definitely an energy of transition here, but you're stuck in the middle of the archway. And the reason why you're stuck is because of fear. Your advice is the World card, which is to complete a cycle. I want to clarify the World card. Oh my God, Leo, I didn't expect this reading, by the way. See, sometimes you get these readings and you're like, what's happening here? Between me and you, I love what's happening. I understand the need to keep safe. But Leo, that's not where you belong. And to claim our destiny is the purpose of our soul. And Leo stands for our soul's purpose. What's the World card about, please? The World card is with the 4 of Wands, which is a threshold card, which is walking over to a whole new beginning. Why is the 7 of Swords showing up? Okay, give me a minute, guys, to shuffle a bit more. The Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords goes forward, bringing news. I think some Leos don't know whether to go forward, to go back, to do what, okay? And the Nine of Swords is a card, you're either expanding or you're contracting. You represent the sun, which gives life to everyone, and that is the purpose your soul chose when it showed up here. And when you're in contraction, it means you've lost this contact with your heart, Leo. And there you go. You've got the Star card, which is about healing to this anxiety. And what brings the healing is the Hanged Man stopping and going deep within to uncover exactly what on earth is draining your life force so much. I guarantee you, it's either going to be a relationship, a job that is sucking your soul, a relationship that's sucking your soul, or something. And we're going to have to get a pair of scissors, Leo, and we're going to have to set you free from it, because that's your advice card here, the World, to complete a cycle. Okay, Leo, light read. I love your reading, by the way. I'm an Aquarius. I love freedom. End of. And you're here to bring Aquarius energy into the picture, which is being a bit more detached and learning to let go when you need to let go. You can get a private reading with me. My details are in the About section. And loads of love, Leo. Bye.